You had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out,
I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Half full or half empty. Half full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy.
It's Detroit Pistons NBA action. We're in the Motor City where the Pistons are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Now look at Memphis's starting group. They've got Houdini. Anthony Davis is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's James in at the three, the small forward. And so here's Memphis. Following the three-point attempt by Kate Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
No one near James as he lets it go. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Nice touch on the jumper. Even at this stage in his career, LeBron's floor spacing ability continues to evolve.
Now here's Bay. Here's Bagley. The shot misses. Giannis with some nice D. Here's Gilbert.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bounce past Joseph. They double him with LeBron. The pass to Stewart. Kicks it to Joseph. Cunningham with it. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Joseph. And that time, also a missed shot.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Pass to Stewart. To the inside. Bay.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Now here's Joseph. Here's Cunningham. It's tipped. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's defended by Bay. And that one, good. And that's now 6 points for Mr. Clutch. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Memphis.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Hits it from three-point range.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Grant comes in for Marvin Bagley. Diallo, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Lee's subbed in for Joseph. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Durant's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Baller comes in for James. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Mr. Clutch. And Curry subbed in for Anthony Davis. Here's Diallo, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Houdini. Olynyk is covering, and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pistons trail by 12. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Passes it to Olynyk. 9 feet out, and Detroit again with the bucket.
The interior game of Kelly Olynyk, capable of burning you from this area also.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Some changes for Memphis. Mr. Clutch is checked in for Durant. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's John Morant in for Curry. Here's Houdini. 11 points in the game. Unloads. And the jumper falls for him. Houdini's got 13 points.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Here's Grant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Lee passes to Grant. And the dunk by Olynyk.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Pistons trail by 12. Inside, Bay. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for Memphis. Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Olynyk has the open look. And another three for Detroit.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition. and the fans love it as well.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Spurs. Grant kicks to Diallo. Here's Bay. Lets it go from deep. No good. And so it's Memphis, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Pistons, you got Jeremy Grant. Lee out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Bagley in at the power forward. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guys, not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Olynyk. Cunningham comes in for Grant. And it's Joseph in for Lee. And Memphis also making a switch. James checked in for Davis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Detroit with the ball, following the score by Memphis. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Diallo. Stewart with it. He's picked up by James. 6 on the shot clock. Joseph the pass to Diallo. Joseph against James. And another basket for Memphis.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Bagley. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. And here's Miles outside. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now. All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Durant's checked in for Baller. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Mr. Clutch. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And Memphis making a change here. Irving's checked in. Now, here's Cunningham. To the paint. Bagley kicks to Diallo. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And Smitty, he's not that flashy about it, but Curry remains one of the elite ball handlers. of all time.
Stephen Curry is efficient on how he uses his dribble. Great composure when pressured in traffic, and sometimes he will show off those skills.
Now, here's Bagley after the miss from KD.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Curry outside, buries it from three-point range. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Silky shot by Steph Curry. I envy his three-point abilities.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bays checked in for Diallo. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Timeout away team.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. James with it, picked up by Joseph. He gets that one. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
To the inside, here's Bay. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And finished off by LeBron.
We all know LeBron is a big-time athlete, but right there, uses pace and timing to get to where he wants.
And stolen by LeBron. And the layup is good. James has got 10 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bay with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Shoots the three. Bay, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Memphis. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. 16 points for Houdini.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
1:27 left to play here in the second quarter.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Grant, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Your Pistons, Jeremy Grant.
1:20 left in the second quarter. Curry finds Irving down low. Here's Gilbert. Drains the 19-footer. Houdini's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And it's Grant in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
Bang, bang. Grant does a great job of transitioning from the catch into his shooting motion.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancer.
Some changes for Memphis. Ball's checked in for Durant. Mr. Clutch comes in for James. And it's Baller in for Stephen Curry. Memphis with the ball. Gilbert passes to Gilbert. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. Houdini's got 20.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
To the middle, here's Lee. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Detroit with the ball. Cunningham passes to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. And it's Memphis with another.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And it's Detroit's ball. And here's Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Grant gets a wide open look. They get the rebound. Olynyk. That shot off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Memphis out in front, opening up a huge gap. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to checking out Memphis. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to...
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So on the floor for Memphis. Mr. Clutch out there with Houdini. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Giannis in at the power forward position. And the pass to Cunningham. They double him with Giannis. Bay wide open, and he fires. And the three ball is good. Bay's got his third bucket of the night.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Detroit with the ball. Pass to Joseph. Bagley with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Back to Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. Bay passes to Bagley. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. 3 on 3. Here's Davis. The layup missed. Bay against James. Bay kicks to Joseph. Now Cunningham. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Cunningham. Joseph's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Gilbert. Makes it off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the paint. Here's Bay. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Back to Giannis. Passes it to Gilbert. Down low. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Diallo's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Harden's checked in from 13, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
A shot by Harden, wide open. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. So for the Pistons, Olynyk is checked in for Stewart, and it's Jeremy Grant in for Cunningham. KD's checked in for Memphis. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Grant. Good on the triple. Grant's got 8.
You know, very few scouts felt that Jeremy Grant would ever become this kind of three-point shooter.
Back to KD. Shoots. And it's Memphis with another.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Giannis dunks it down.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Lee's checked in for Bagley. Baller, he's checked in for Memphis. Curry comes in for Houdini. Here's Lee. 6 points for him. Pass to Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
From deep, Miles. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
For three, Olynyk. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
I would love to have that type of jump shot.
Curry's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Grant at the elbow. Another shot. And Olynyk with the lay-in. 13 points in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Miles, that's for 2. And Lee pulls it down. Outside, Joseph. That one doesn't go. Nice defense from KD. And Giannis with the basket on the assist from KD. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display, capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
Here's Lee, and Durant sends it back. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Curry kicks to Miles. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. Bayes checked in for the Pistons. Memphis also making some changes. Ball comes in for Antetokounmpo. Irving subbed in for James Harden. And there's the pass to Lee. Back to Grant. Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. And so it's Memphis. with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Jackson, Lee out there with Bay, and it's Magruder in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pass to Irving from deep three-point range, knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, he is saying, come out and find me. Kyrie from well beyond the arc.
Irving against Jackson. Passes it to Bay. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Miles. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Because of the defensive attention he draws, KD generally has good passing angles to work with.
Jackson in the corner. Fires from deep. The three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Durant dishes to James. Over Jackson. And it's Memphis with another.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Irving with the steal. Ahead. Finished off the break. Mr. Clutch has got 20. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Gilbert passes to Gilbert. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Basketball.
Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Miles with the rebound. Memphis in total control. Here's Houdini. Lays it up off the glass. And he has 28 points for the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Some changes for Memphis. Curry comes in for James. And it's Harden in for Ball. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Magruder. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. Here's Houdini. Inside. Gilbert. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And now 6 straight points here coming on the inside.
Hayes with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Hayes, no good. Memphis in total control. Irving passes to Gilbert. Memphis moving it around. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And the Pistons making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Jackson finds Olynyk, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And with the offense we've been seeing throughout the league this year, Steve, what are the chances someone breaks the Suns' record of 107 points and a half?
Wow, Kevin. We saw the Warriors put up 92 and a half a few years back, but that's still 15 points short. I think a team like the Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, a few of them, if they get going from behind the three-point line, it's possible.
Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Curry against Olynyk. Here's Gilbert. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a look from Steph Curry. Just shredding defenses with pinpoint passes to open teammates.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Garza. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And he lays it straight in. 24 points for Mr. Clutch.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Houdini.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Gilbert, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Launches a three. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Houdini.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Houdini's got 40 points.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Inside. Stolen by Harden. Drives to the... Oh!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Olynyk. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Houdini. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
At the line for the away team,
Here's Hayes. On the wing, Jackson. To halt the run. That shot missing.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes the average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.